Like peach. Hello. 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 That works. Oh, Sunday fun day. What a what a crazy night I had. I had a crippling migraine yesterday, and well, today I feel a lot better. Got some grocery shopping done early this morning. Had a little lunch, some snacks, and being healthy. And I'm drinking a peach flavored sparkling water. Tastes pretty good. So yesterday I did I've been trying out the Venom expansion pack. I used the Venom Pool, Carnage. They worked pretty nice. I did the hybrid. With I think it was the symbiotic absorption um, scheme. So I figured I'd try a different one out, and I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna probably maybe I'll try and I don't know if I want to keep the same ones I just used. I think there's Rocket and Venomized or Doctor Strange that's in this set also. So I kind of want to try. I want to kind of mix it in because I really don't know what would be like. What's the combo, right? I'm still playing the games. I'm just figuring out. Just got into the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let fate decide the heroes that I'm going to play. And that being said, go into my box of one of my boxes of mysteries, and we are going to. I already got all the villain stuff, so we need. So we're gonna grab. We'll grab Venomized Doctor Strange. And we'll grab Venomized Rocket. I got Shinedown stuck in my head all day today. All day. All right. So I'm going against Poison Thanos. Been told he's a little bit of a prick. That's fine. I'm a prick too. Just ask my love life, which there currently isn't any. So, yeah. So Poison Thanos, and he has looks like he has a 12 attack. Um, is there like a secret to getting this to work ever? All right, so Poison Thanos He gets +1 attack for each different cost among cards in his Poison Souls pile. Master Strike, each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes next to Thanos in a Poison Souls pile. So what, he just takes cards from me? It's kind of rude. All right, and then there's one tactic card. Put all heroes that cost 5 or more from HQ into Poison Thanos Poison Souls pile. Wow, so he just takes things away from me. Okay, it's kind of arrogant, don't you think? You may gain a hero from the Poison Thanos. Okay, so I want this one. This is my good one. All right, so and then this one is each other player puts Poison's card from their discard pile into the Poison Thanos Poison Souls pile. I guess that's referring to these. And then his last tactic card is each other player discards a poisonous card from their hand or gains a wound. I guess if I don't have a poison card in here, I get hurt. All right, perfect. All right, so obviously I'm not gonna go epic on this. I'm just gonna let's just get this out of the way and shuffle up these cards, and we will put him over here. The scheme that I'm gonna go with. Maximum Carnage. So the setup on this is 10 twists. So so the wound stack only has 6 wounds per player. That's interesting. So this is the first time I'm actually going to play a game where I have a short wound stack. Interesting. Stacked. So when you get a twist, stack this twist next. Stack this twist next to the scheme. If the streets are empty, put a bystander there as a possessed psychotic villain. If the streets weren't empty, each player gains a wound. Special rules. Possessed psychotics have attack equal to the number of twists that are next to the scheme. When you fight one, rescue it as a bystander. Evil wins when there are 6 bystanders in the escape pile or the wound stack runs out. Wow, so that's all right. So that's interesting. So basically, this needs to be emptied, because if not, I'm gonna gain a wound. Got it. Sounds fair enough. All right. So the heroes. What heroes do I choose? Well, I'm gonna roll a die to figure that out. Since there's 5 heroes in this expansion box, I figure I could just roll. We'll roll a d6. We will say that a 6 will be a reroll. So we'll have Carnage labeled as number 1. Venom Pool will be number 2. Venom will be number 3. Doctor Strange will be number 4, and then we'll have Rocket as number 5. So rolling for the first hero. We will re-roll that. All right, so 1. Carnage makes the team. All right. So now we have 4. And I do have a D4. So Venom Pool will be number 1, Venom will be 2, Strange will be 3, and Rocket will be number 4. And Venom Pool joins the team. All right. Yeah, 1. Venom is 1. Doctor Strange is 2. And Rocket is 3. We'll say we roll the 4. That'll be a reroll. And the third team member will be Rocket. It landed on Rocket. As you can see, it did. All right. So those are our heroes. Carnage, Venom Pool, and Rocket. So we will get these shuffled up real quick. Around. All shuffled up. Setting up the villain deck now. Alright, so 3, 4, 5. So it gets the 5 Master Strikes. 10 twists. What else we get here? We only have 6 wounds. Six wounds. Alright, so that's all for the special stuff. Alright, so the villain group I chose is the poisons. I haven't played with these guys yet, so not really sure what they all do. So we got our poisons. So we need our henchmen. Now I have to decide what henchmen I want to use. So I have the Frost Giants of Jotunheim, the Vibranium Liberator drones, and then the Ultron Sentries. So, because the only course I ever bought was What If, so those are my only choices right now. So, I am going to take my my D4 die and I'm going to roll it to decide who my henchmen are going to be. So we'll say number 1. If it lands on 1, it'll be the Frost Giants. If it lands on 2, it will be the Liberators, the Vibranium drones. And then if it lands on 3, it will be the Ultron Sentries. And if it rolls on a 4, I'll just re-roll it. So, and it landed on a 4. Landed on a 4 again. And it landed on a 3. So I guess I'll be dealing with the Ultron Sentries. That sounds like fun. Get a little variety. So only get I only get 4 of them. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna shuffle them up because each of these sentries have a different element on there. So I'm going to randomly select. All right. So all 10 sentries will take this one. We'll grab that one. We'll grab this one, and we'll grab that one. So these are my 4 drones. We put 1 bystander in because we're playing a solo game. I'm going to put that face down so I don't see it. And then I'm going to grab randomly 2 of these drones because they start in play and knock over my deck. That's cool. So put the strikes on top. Put the twists on top. Add our villains. This feels like a very light deck. Is there anything I'm missing? I think I got everything there. Let me double check. Good thing I got my rule book here. 2 starts out, 2 is in the deck. All 5 strikes are in there. We did that. We get the villain group in there also. The bystander, we put 1 in because we're playing by ourselves. Oh yeah, also too, I'm gonna call it out right now. because I see that because I know there's different like little rules you can do in this, when you're playing solo. So I'm gonna go with the extra scheme twist effect. So whenever a scheme twist effect happens, I choose a hero from my HQ with a cost of 6 or less, and I put it on the bottom of my hero deck. Um, Also, I'm gonna do the final blow option. So after I hit the mastermind 4 times and I get all 4 of his tactic cards, I have to hit him one more time to complete and win the game. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I think everything's all set up here. One more shuffle. Villain deck here. Thanos is over here. Got my shield officers all set up. Scheme is good. Got my don't forget token. So we're first things first, we're going to reveal the heroes. So we got Hungry for Action, Venom Rockets, Rending Claws Carnage, Carnivore Carnage, another Rending Claws, and Digest that Chimichanga from Venom Pool. And we are revealing 2 Ultron Sentries. This Ultron is empowered by Strength, and this one is empowered by what's the thing called? Covert. Yeah, Covert. All right, so basically what empowered means, I'm just grabbing the actual verbiage. So they get stronger with the certain elements that are in play. So yeah, the empowered, the keyword represents heroes and villains who draw power from ambient energy, technology, or superpowers around them. Ultron can famously infect nearby technology and serve his own ends, while tuning his robotic sentries to absorb specific kinds of energy. So some heroes say you get empowered by such and such. That means you get +1 attack for each one that's in HQ. On villains and masterminds, empowered means get +1 attack each for each of the cards in the HQ. So, for example, this Ultron Sentry has a 2 attack. But because he's empowered by strength, and there are 2 strength cards in my HQ, he gets +1 for each one that's in there. So this Ultron Sentry is actually a 4 attack right now. And since there's no covert cards in my HQ, he does not get the empowered bonus. So he's still only just a 2 attack. All right. Before I get this all started, I'm just going to run to the restroom real quick, and we will get this thing going. I'll be right back. All right, now we got that out of the way. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get started. All right, my name is Jeff. I'm going to be doing a another game in the Venom expansion pack for Marvel Legendary. I'm going to attempt my first attempt against Poison Thanos using the Maximum Carnage set. I have everything set up and shuffled up. So I randomly I've got my heroes chosen to be Rocket, Venom Rocket, Carnage, and Venom Pool. I am going to be doing the final blow ruling for the solo game, and I'm also got the scheme twist one where I put the card from my HQ on the bottom of my deck after I finish a scheme twist. So based on everything I've gathered on the rules for this scenario, we have the deck set up with 10 twists. Stack size is only 6 for wounds. We lose the game once there are 6 bystanders in the escape pile or if my wounds run out. And we have the Ultron Sentries as the henchmen. And we are playing with the poison villain group set. Um, each possessed psychotic. So every time a twist happens, if the streets are empty, we put a bystander here and they become a possessed psychotic villain. If the streets are not empty, we gain a wound for that. So it's going to be pretty important to keep that open. All right. Other than that, I got everything else revealed and dropped to my hand size with 6. So that's all done. This is my deck. Don't forget it. Let's reveal a villain. All right, so we got Poison Captain America. All right, so I'm gonna need to read about these because I have not played with these yet. So he has a 4 attack, and then he has a fight effect. This symbiote bonds with another villain in the city. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain this as a hero instead. Oh, that's cool. So these can actually become. I actually can use these as heroes. That's sweet. All right, so it's probably gonna be more beneficial for me to get these taken care of first before trying to do that, so it doesn't bond with anything. That's what I'm gathering. I think. He's cool looking though. All right. What do we got to work with? We got star power. You know, I shuffled these up good, and I'm still getting the same setup here. 4 stars, 2 attacks. Not doing anything with that. Well, I can actually take out a sentry, so that's cool, and I can KO one of my heroes. That's cool. Grab this. All right, so we got 4 of these, and we got 2 of these. Let's 2 attack. Let's buy 2. Let's spend 2. And grab digest that chimichanga. So now, all right, we can't buy anything else, but we'll use our 2 attack. And we'll knock out Ultron Sentry. And I can KO one of my heroes. So I'll go ahead and KO one of these shield agents. And this will be my victory pile. All right, that's all we can do. Two, three, four, five, 6. Revealing the villain card. And our first twist. Alright, so if the streets are empty, put a bystander as a possessed psychotic. And it is, so that's in there. And they have their attack is equal to the number of twists next to the scheme. Okay. So we'll just there's one. Alright, just use this one. Okay. Player turn. We got 3 stars, 4 stars, 2 attack. Alright, well, we can spend the we can spend 1 attack. And we can take care of that. And then we have 4 stars right now. So we can... Oh yeah, he goes down to 3 because that's... I might as well just spend the 4 and just get rid of that so he loses his bonus. And that is all we can do for now. So we'll call that at the end of our turn. And we'll shuffle up. That's 6. Villain's turn in Master Strike. Alright, so Poison Thanos. Each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes next to Thanos in a poisoned souls pile. And I lost my carnivore. Alright, so this will be his poison souls pile. I mean, I guess I could just put it right here on top. Let's put the Mass Strike here. This will be his... And he gets +1 attack for each different cost. For each different cost among cards in the poison. So, okay. So he's 13 right now. Pretty brutal. All right, player turn. We have 3 stars. We have 2 attack. Blah 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 blah. We'll spend 3, and we'll take Rending Claws. And then we have 2 attacks, so we'll go ahead and use our 2 attack and take out this other sentry. And I can KO one of my heroes. We'll KO this one. Draw a new hand of 6. Villain's turn. Bystander. So Captain America Poison just grabbed a bystander. All right. See if I can get him knocked out. All right. So we do have Digest 2 on that Chimichanga, so that does give us 2 attack because we have 3 cards on our victory pile right now. So that's good. So we got 2 attack right now. So count that as 3. So we have 3 attack altogether. Fortunately, not enough to take down Captain America. We have 4 stars. All right, we'll just spend 3, get another running clause. Wow, 3 of these already. And we can't do anything with the 2 attack. So we'll call that a turn. We'll drop to a hand size of 6. Decked out. Shuffle up, draw a new hand of 6. Already got 1 card, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have our Sentry. And it's empowered by Instinct. And there is 1 on there, so he has an attack of 3 right now. On to the player turn. 2, 3, 4. We have 4 and 2. So can't do anything. Oh, I forgot to. Crap! I forgot to. With the scheme, I forgot to put 1 card down. I'll do this one since it was here the longest since the beginning of the game, I think. So that was for that. Forgot to do that. All right. So 2 stars. So we're not buying anything. We can just take out the Sentry though. We have 4 attack, so we'll spend 3 attack, knock out the Ultron Sentry, fight effects. I can KO one of my heroes. Put on one of those, and we will do nothing else. Villain turn. All right, so we got a Poison Sabretooth. He has the same ability. It's fight. Effect is symbiote bonds with a villain in the streets. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain this as a hero instead. So 4 stars. So we got 4. Spend the 4. Grab Spring the Trap. And then we have 2. And then this gets +2. So we have 4 attack. We're going to go ahead and fight Captain America. So this symbiote bonds with a villain in a city. If already bonded or unable to bond, this hero. If already bonded or unable to bond this game, this is a hero instead. All right, so he's going to get bonded to Sabretooth. So I rescue this. Right? Pretty sure. Should probably read this. There's a poison villains section on here. So my poison villains use symbiote bond in a special way. For example, Poison Doctor Octopus says fight this symbiote with a villain in the bank. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain this as a hero instead. So Doctor Octopus enters the city as normal as a villain. When you fight him, if there is a villain in the bank, then Poison Doctor Octopus will bond with that villain. If there is no villain in the bank, then you gain Doctor Octopus as a hero instead, putting him in your discard pile. Once Poison Doctor Octopus is bonded, if you fight that combined villain, you choose one of the two villains and do its fight effect. If you choose Doctor Octopus, then since he's currently bonded, you gain him as a hero. When facing poison villains, be careful about when you fight them so you can turn them into heroes as soon as possible. But I just want to know, do I gain the villain, gain that bystander? I mean, I assume I do because it says right here, whenever a villain with a bystander moves into a new city or space, it carries all the bystanders along with it to the new space. It's up to the player to rescue bystanders. When a player fights a villain, which we did fight him with a bystander, that player rescues all the bystanders under that villain or mastermind and puts them into the personal victory pile. Right. So I want to assume that that's legal. Just checking a ruling. I feel like I did it right. I'm gonna say I did. I just did exactly what the card said. So, all right. So we fought Poison Captain America. He had 4. I had 4. We rescued that. His fight effect is he bonds with another villain in the city, which Sabretooth's right there. So he bonds. So I wonder if that means that if I was to so if I was to fight his combined amount, so they have a combined amount of 8. But what I want to what I want now what I'm guessing here is if so if I attack him, right, and then I choose, because when you fight a combined villain, you discard one of them and you do their fight effect. So in theory, if I did choose Captain America again, he'd actually just rebond again with the Sabretooth. Yeah, so I probably want to choose Sabretooth because his effect says the symbiote bonds with a villain in the streets. Yeah. Oh wait, no, but he's already. Oh, but the ruling says right here, if Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I think that's how you do it. Oh no, I'm gonna draw my dice. All right. So end turn, drop to 6. That's one. We decked out. Two, three, four, five, six. Don't forget. All right, Poison Scarlet Witch. Bonds with another villain in the city with an odd number. It's got 3. Take her out and gain her. Let's find out. So we have Rending Claws. We have Digest That Chimichanga. We have Spring the Trap. We have 1 star, and we have 2 attack. So Digest 2, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 attack on us right now. Let's spend 4 so we can activate our excessive violence. We'll defeat Poison Scarlet Witch, and the fight effect on her is this symbiote bonds with another villain in the city with an odd number attack. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain this hero instead. So since there's no other villains and you can't bond with something that's already bonded, we're gonna be able to gain the Scarlet Witch as one of our cards. And because we used 4 attack to defeat them, we can activate our excessive violence effect, so we can draw a card. And we got another excessive violence. So that gives us 6 attack now. And unfortunately, Poison Captain America is a little strong right now, so that's all we're going to be doing on that one. We'll discard everything else. Drop to 6. And we have an Ultron Sentry. 2 attack. And Covert's empowered, but there's no Covert. So we're good on that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4. 2 attack. So we can take out a Sentry and KO a card. We have 4 of these. I'm going to spend 4 and grab the Carnivore because I love this card. And then we have 2 attack, so we'll go ahead and take out the Ultron Sentry. KO one of our heroes, so we'll get rid of a Shield Agent. And we'll end our turn there. We decked out, so we shuffle up and draw 6. Hey, the Poison Spider-Man. To attack, and this symbiote bonds with another villain in the city. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain this as a hero instead. Alright. Alright. We are going to got 2 stars. We got 1 attack. Digest 2, so that gives us 2 attacks, so that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it has an odd number cost, I can draw it. Nope, that's even. So we know that we're gonna get that. Cool. And Master Strike, then nothing happened there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we have 7 attack right now. And we got 2 stars, so we're not gonna be doing much there. So since we can't even hit Poison Captain America. I guess we'll go ahead and spend 2, which will drop us down to 5, and we will gain the Poison Spider-Man. And that's all we can do. Alright, Scheme Twist. We're going to KO one of our cards. Or not KO, but put one on the bottom. Put one of these on the bottom. And we do the effect. So remember, when the twist stack, you put the twist stack next to the scheme. And then we put a bystander in the street section. It is empty, so we will put one there. And now this is a 2 attack because its attack power is equal to the number of twists that's next to the scheme. So it's 2. Now, all right, so we'll play Digest because it's Digest 4. So we'll draw 2 cards. Back to 2. It's 2 stars. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7. We will attack the psychotic. So we're gonna do 3. So that will drop our attack pool down to 4, and then we'll trigger our excessive violence. So I can draw 1 card each. So that's 2. I decked out, so we'll shuffle up our discard pile. And we'll draw 2 more cards. And we draw into a Shield Agent and a Spring the Trap. So our star pool just went up to 3. And then our Spring the Trap added, that's +2 onto that, so it puts us up to a 6. Still not enough to do anything to the Poison Captain America. We need some more attack. We only have 3 monies right now. Hungry for action. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Why not? Alright, that's spent. And unfortunately at 6 attack we can't do anything. So we will toss these. Draw to new hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. We decked out, so we shuffle up, draw 1 more. Yeah, my phone's going off. Oops. All right. Master Strike. All right, so Poison Thanos. His Master Strike. Each player reveals their hand, and then he puts one of your non-gray heroes next to him into his Poison Souls pile. Geez, I don't know which one I want to give up. Okay, I guess I'm getting rid of that one. Or is it better for me to give him the poison cards because there's no cost on these? Right? Because he gets +1 attack for each different cost among cards in the Poison Souls. So he goes up to. So I just made him a 14. I'm learning. Oh, he's a 14 attack right now. Alright, so we got 2 stars. Poison Scarlet Witch's effect. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an odd number of cost, you may draw it. It's not. So we have 2 attack. Swearman has reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0 or less, you can 2 or less, you can draw it. Well, I know I'm getting it, so I'm drawing it. So that's 4 attack, and then 5, 6. We're dead in the water there. 2 can't do anything with that. All right, cool. That was a waste of turn. Scheme Twist. Streets is emptied. Bystander goes in. This is now a 3. Hero turn. All right, so we got 2 Rending Claws. We have a Carnivore. We got a Spring the Trap. So we have 1 star. Play Carnivore first. Draw 2 cards. We'll play Hungry for the action. Digest 3. You may discard a card. If you do, you can draw a card. So I'm going to discard this Shield Agent to draw a card into another Shield Agent. That was very counterproductive. All right. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 here. 11 attack. So we'll drop this down to 7. We'll do 4. Defeat the bystander or the psychotic. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike or a Scheme Twist, you may shuffle that deck. And it is not. So that's done. And then Excessive Violence activates. I can draw 1 card each. So that's 2. I decked out, so we will shuffle that up. And then we draw into a Poison Spider-Man and another Shield Agent. So now we have 2 of these. And then we have +2 attack. Oh, we can activate his effect to reveal the top of the card. If it's a 2 or less, you can draw it. And it's not. So we won't be in that. So 7, 8, 9. So this is at 9. So we'll go ahead and we'll fight the Poison Captain America that's bonded. We'll go ahead and discard the saber or do the saber tooth. So his fight effect will activate, and if there's a villain in the streets, um, it symbiote bonds with a villain that's in the streets. If it's already bonded or unable to bond, gain this as a hero instead. So no one's in the streets, we gain him. And Captain America then falls back down to being a 4. So we only have 1 attack. And that's our turn. Five. Six. Alright, so symbiotic armor has an ambush effect. The symbiote bonds with the mastermind. When you fight the mastermind, defeat symbiotic armor and KO one of your heroes instead of taking a tactic. So he's bonded, so he's a 15 now. This is ridiculous. I'm never gonna be able to touch this guy at this rate. Alright, Scarlet Witch. Feel the top card of your deck. If it's an odd number card, you can draw it. And it is. So now we got 3. And then Hunger for action. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Alright, so Spring the Trap. If a Master Striker villain that has an ambush ability was played this turn, you get 1 attack added to this, which it was. This had an ambush effect. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11 with excessive violence. Not even close to hitting Thanos. So I guess we'll attack Poison Captain America for 4, which will drop this down to 7. We'll activate excessive violence. We'll draw a card, and then he can't bond with anyone, so we gain him as a hero. We'll play Poison Spider-Man. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's 2 or less, you can draw it. It is. We can draw it. So add 3 more to that. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a 10 attack. We have 10 attack, but we can't even touch the villain. So we're kind of stuck. And I think I KO'd too many of my stars. So I literally don't think I can even buy anything on my table. So I think I put myself in a really crappy position. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Villain card, Master Strike. We reveal our hand, and then we give him a non-gray card. Non-gray hero card. Hmm. Mm, I want to know if I can do that though. Can I give them? I probably don't want to do that. And I inadvertently made him stronger again because he gets a +1 for each different cost. So 4, 2, 3. Now he's a 16. We'll play Carnivore. Get to draw 2 cards. So we got another shield agent, so that gives us 3. Um, we're gonna spend 3. We're gonna buy an officer. We're gonna need that. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I played Instinct. Take a look at the top card, and I can KO it if I want. I don't. So 4, 5. Can't attack anybody. Poison Storm. Fight effects should be a bond with a villain on the rooftops or bridge. If already bonded or unable to bond, gain as a hero instead. And we got 1 star. We got 1 attack, 2 attack, 3, 4, 4. So we have 4 attack, 5, 6 attack with excessive violence. And then we got Poison Spider-Man, so we add 2. Okay, his effect, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, you can draw it. Yes, so I get that. That's 9. Doesn't even matter because I can't hit him. So 9 attack. We will. We'll spend 4. That will leave us at 5. We'll defeat Poison Storm. There's nobody that they can bond with, so it's mine. I'm taking it. It is what it is. And we will do nothing else. We get 1, 2, deck out. Three, 4, 5, 6. Six or less card. And then bystander goes into the streets. It's a 4. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. So far, I'll give you the rundown of where I am in my life right now. We haven't taken any wounds yet. We still have all 6 wounds. We've done pretty good at keeping the streets cleared. It's a 4. Psychotic right now. I may have got rid of my stars a little bit too soon, so I haven't been able to get going. Correct me if I'm wrong. With his master scheme for Poison Thanos, so he gets +1 attack for every different cost number, right? In his poison soul pile, because that's how I'm reading it. And then my other question is, when I got the armor too. So when he does his whole reveal thing with the Master Strike, is it better for me to give him a poison card, or does that not count because they're technically villains, even though I gained him as a hero? That's where I'm at. Okay, so I did that correctly. That's good. So when you say correct, so it would probably be better if I did give him a poison card, so because there is no cost on it, or is that considered their cost? If I, or is the like does they because I gained them as a hero, so it counts as a hero now, right? So like if he master strikes and say I only had like the poison cards, could I choose to give him my poison card instead of the my own? Okay, so since they don't have a cost effect on their card, does that mean he gets 0 on that? So essentially, I could use that as like a scapegoat, so so I can avoid making him stronger. Because I've inadvertently made him stronger, as you can tell. So I'm kind of like, kind of in a pickle right now. I got 1 star right now. We'll play Scarlet Witch first. We'll reveal the top card. If it's an odd number cost, we'll draw it. It's not. Oh, wait a minute. So now how do I do this then? Because it doesn't have a cost. It doesn't count, right? I was reading the rules. I thought they would say something if the poisons have a cost. So they're cost 0. All right. So this wouldn't trigger anyways. I'm fine with that. So then we will. So we get Poison Storm. So now we have 4 attack, 5 attack, 6, 7 with excessive violence. And then Poison Captain America gets +1 attack for each color hero you have, including Instinct and Gray. Does that also include him? Or no, it says each. It says each color you have in Gray. So yeah, so he'd be because he starts at 12, so 13, 14, 15. That's +3, right? So I got 3 different numbers in there. So 3 and then +1 from the armor, so he'll be at 16. Just your shield heroes? Just your just your shield heroes. +4 if you added the 0 cost. Oh, okay. So that counts. Got it. So when it says +1 attack for each color of hero you have, including Instinct and Gray, does that mean I count Captain America also? Or because it says each, it doesn't say each different. So I would get what did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, essentially. Or am I reading that completely backwards? I mean, the armor bonds with Thanos. So, from what I read, you combined their attacks. So 12, 13. So I'm reading. So he's got a base of 13 and then 14, 15, 16. So anything you've played? So since I didn't spend this one resource, I can't use it then, right? It's basically just sitting in my hand, technically, because I didn't play it to buy anything. So 2, 9H. Oh, nice. All right, so I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 right now. And then playing this card, I get +1 for each color of hero that I have. So I have a red, I have a blue, I have a gray, I have an instinct. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, okay, so if my math is correct, so 7, all right, so 7. This is before we include his modifier, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13. We got 13. With excessive violence, so we'll spend 5 and drop down to 8. And then excessive violence, we get to draw a card into Spider-Man. So we now have 10 again. 10 attack. His effect, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's 2 or less, draw it. It is not. So we have 10, and this is my predicament. I get up to 10, and I can't do anything. Oh, boy. Good thing I'm not playing a rule with a turn counter right now. I probably would have lost. Alright, so we get the Dr. Octopus. His fight effect is bonds with a villain at the bank. If already bonded or unable to bond, gains hero instead. So he's got 3. So we have 2 stars, 3 stars. Might as well just spend the 3 right now. Grab another officer because I have like no currency. And then we'll play Carnivore to draw 2 cards. To 2 Shield Troopers. So we got 1, 2, 3 attack. 4, 5. 6, 7. I mean, I guess the only logical thing to do would be to attack Dr. Octopus. There's nothing he can bond with. We'll gain him as a hero. And we'll drop my card. Oh yeah, I randomly selected the heroes too. I did a dice roll. My hero I'm using right now is Rocket, Venom, and Carnage. And then the henchmen were the Ultron sentries. And a Poison Hulk. 5 attack. That's ridiculous. One, 2, 3. We got. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. So since I played these already, can I discard them still? to satisfy the effect for hungry for action? Or is that illegal? No, I can't. So that'd be completely cheating. Got it. Got it. All right. Well, I don't think there's a point. Well, I got 4 attack right now, so if I had one more attack, I could have taken out the Hulk. Maybe I can discard a card and get something good. Nope, we get the same thing. I'm glad that made a difference. And yeah. I feel the pressure right now. Because I also noticed that the deck for Maximum Carnage is pretty thin. So I'm already feeling like my time is coming to an end. And I'm also playing with the final blow rule. Um yeah. There's this. There's Scheme Twist. So let's get rid of that one. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing pretty good. Not taking any wounds though. All right. Look at all these poison cards. It's amazing. I feel like this would be a big play right here. Carnivore, draw 2 cards. Scarlet Witch. Reveal top card. If it is odd number, draw it. It's not. We have 2 stars. Oh, okay. So if I count 25 cards in the deck. Oh, so the amount of the villain cards is basically how many turns it is? I didn't even think about that. Um, Poison Storm. That's 4. Octopus. Lets me draw a card. So that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. So altogether, this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. And then we play Poison Captain America. And I get the +1 for each color of my hero that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I include Captain America? It doesn't say each. Or it says each, so I can include Captain America, right? I keep second guessing myself because of the wording, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's gonna be nine additional attack. That's 20. So I could hit him. I could hit him. I can knock off I can knock that armor off him at least. He'll go down to 15. Or I clear the streets and then grab my Hulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm gonna do that. So that gives me 20. We'll do 6. So is it fair that I have 20 attack right here? I think I have 20 attack right now. If I don't, call me a cheater. But I'm going to do 6 attack on the bystander. Excessive violence lets me draw a card. Into a shield agent, which gives me 3. And then we will... Whatever the text says will tell you clearly, as opposed to, yeah, this is true. All right, so I had 20 attack. That shot, my hand was full of poison heroes. I'm gonna spend 3, and I'm gonna grab this hungry for action. So I have 11 attack, and then we will gain a poison Hulk. All right, I think I have enough attack power where I can start hitting Thanos now. We just gotta get to the cards. It's very thin, very thin. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Very thin. The words of a Doctor Strange, we're in the end game now. So 4, 5, 6. Ooh. So that's a 6 attacker right there. 6. I told you, Frank. I told you that was gonna happen. I told you Cena was gonna go heel. I called it. I even called it on your stream. Three. So that's 5, and then draw a card. If it's 2 or less, draw it. Yep. So 2, 3, 4. Hey, I got some money. We got some money, but we don't have 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough to take out that psychotic. Spring the trap. We could do. Guess we'll grab that. Ooh, that's a very powerful card right there. So what you're saying is I'm screwed. What you're saying is I was too busy dicking around with the psychotics. Got it. All right. Oh, crap. My first wound of the game. It's all going downhill now. I bet you they're all schemes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because there's 10 in there. So there's 3 more in there. Oh, I also forgot to drop a card. Um, this is not good. Since I won't have any money to buy anything, I'm gonna discard this card and play this, and then I can draw a card. That was a fair trade. So I can't. I got no other cards I can draw cards. So let's do shenanigans. We'll draw 2 cards, but I won't be able to draw any more cards. So we got how many cards left in the villain deck? 5. I think I'm cooked. I'm going down swinging though. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. The shield cards count as gray cards, right? 7. That's a 3 cost. And Captain America. And then so we got 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's 7, and then +1 for each of the cards I played. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So that's so 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then that's +8. So that's 15 attack. Still can't hit Thanos. But we can hit 6. Take out the bystander. Oh, it is so cold today. Scheme twist. Called it. So 3, 6, 7. 7. Get a little ridiculous. All right, let's start this. We could probably do something here. Carnivore, draw 2 cards. So we'll draw 1 we decked out. Shuffle up. We draw another card. And we have a Hulk and a Poison Spider-Man. Okay. So let's play Dr. Octopus now. So we draw another card into a shield agent. Eight? Is he 8? That's not true. Well, oh, they count a base. Oh, they have a base of 1. That's right. Oh no, you're right. 8. I counted 8 in here. You're right. I can't count. It's fine. That's why you're here. So you can help me not. I'm a fucking cheater. What can I say? Fucking winners win, right? But Thanos looks like he's looking pretty. All right. So did I draw my other card? I don't think I did. Did I draw the card for Doctor Octopus? I got ADHD kicking in. Or am I cheating if I draw this card? I just need to know. I don't think I did. What's my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I started with 6. Played that. So I would have had 5 in my hand. So 1, 2. So if I would have had 5 in my hand, I would have drawn. Started with 6. Played this, drew 2. Not sure. All right, I think I did. I think I drew my card already. I'm not. I'm good. All right. So that's 1 attack there. Poison Scarlet Witch. Reveal top card. If it's an odd number, we get to draw it. And we do not get that Captain America. But we can get it with the excessive violence. Ah, but wait, no, we play the Hungry for Action. We'll discard a card to draw a card. So we get Captain America now. We did play a strength card already, so now we can add Poison Hulk to the mix. So that's +2. Plus he gets another +2. So that's 4. 4 card right there. And then we get a Poison Spider-Man, 2 attack. And then we reveal the top card. If it's a cost 2 or less, we draw it. So we don't... Yeah, so we do get this. Then we play Storm for another 2. Rending Claws, 2 with excessive violence. And then we throw in a Captain America. So this is a lot of attack right here. Hold on, let's count it up. So that's 3. That's 5. The Hulk is worth 4. Spider-Man's worth 2. Storm is worth 2. Rending Claws +2. So we're at 15. And then +1 attack for each color hero you have, including Instinct and Gray. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm going to back myself up again because it says each color. It doesn't say each different color, right? So that's 25. That's 25 attack right there. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna hit him, right? 16. We hit him for 16. No, we hit him for 17. So that'll drop our attack points down to 8. And then we can excessive violence. And that gives us 10. So we hit him. So when you fight the Mastermind, defeat symbiotic armor and KO one of your heroes instead of taking a tactic. KO that. Alright, so Thanos is now 1, 2, 3. So he's at 15. Hey, I might lose this game, but at least I can say that was a 25 attack. That's pretty nice. I just gotta get through my deck and get those cards again. I think at this point we just try to cycle through the deck quickly and keep trying to do that combo. Scheme twist. Yep. And the streets are covered, so this goes to 9. And we gain a wound. I think it's each different color. Otherwise, all. Oh, you're talking about the Captain America card? Yeah, so it says. So it says you get +1 attack for each color of hero you have, including Instinct and Gray. Sounds pretty broken. Either that, I mean, losing regardless. All right, so I got a wound that doesn't help, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 2. I can discard a card, draw a card, so we'll discard that. Draw 1. So now we have 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not attacking anybody. Spend 3, gain another officer, I guess. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably gonna hurt myself by doing that. No problem. Oh, getting our wound. Break. Actually, play hungry for action. We'll discard a card. to draw a card. So then we get Rending Claws. This is a wound that does nothing for me. A Master Strike was played this turn. So we get +1 on that, so that's 3. We'll do another Hungry for action. We'll discard a card. Actually, this card actually helps out when you got wounds in your hand. You just discard those. So we'll discard the wound. Draw another card. To that. That helps nothing for me. So we got 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. That's not. Yeah, it's in the core set rulebook. What's in the core set rulebook? Like the original core set rulebook? Like, would it be in my what if one, since that's the one I got? It's the same as the core set capability. It's worded the same, and the example the core set rulebook gives shows it's each different color, not the amount of color cards that you have. So I've been mega cheating then. Here's the rule also too that we were talking about cards that don't have a number. If a card effect needs to know a number from a card, that card doesn't have that kind of numbers, use 0. So you were right on that. 0. I would have got the core set, but I was told that the core set. Thanks, I'll take a look at that. Because they said that the core set 2 is coming out, so I figured, well, why get the old core set if there's a new one that's going to have updated rules? I mean, I have. I don't want to, throw money away. Yeah, let me check that out. I got it. I'm taking a look at it right now. All right. Your heroes and heroes you have. These phrases include both the cards in your hand and the cards that you've played this turn. Okay, that makes sense. So the heroes in your deck and discard pile don't count. Makes sense because you said hands and what I played. For example, say you play Captain America's Perfect Teamwork card. If you've played a Strength card and two Precision cards this turn, and you still have two Tech cards and a Covert card in your hand, then Perfect Teamwork would make 4 power since you have 4 colors of heroes. Okay, I cheated. I'm glad we found that. This is good. See, this is why I haven't made my how to play this game video yet, because I'm still learning. It's like Marvel Champions. Who really plays a real clean game? But that's good to know. So that's why so that makes sense because his zombie Captain America had like the same thing, and that was kind of throwing me off too. Like he got -1 attack for the same deal with that. Right. So the villain's turn, and game over. It was fun though. I've never seen a Marvel's Champion game ever played clean in my life. Because let me tell you something, Marvel Champ. I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of key words in this game, but I will say this though, and this game has been around for a while, from what I've gathered. Um, there are some times I get confused with certain wordings, but I want to say probably 90% of the time I understand what they're saying in the card. Whereas in Marvel Champions, you're like, what the hell are they trying to say?
I can't get a team like you. Like I can't ever.
You got it.
I don't want to play ranked anymore. I actually don't want to play this game anymore. Like I am that upset.
You're that upset with it?
Yeah.
You want to play some unranked?
I don't want to play this game at all.
Want to play Baldur's Gate?
I don't want to play any game. Actually, I just want to play Zelda.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my. Still waiting for my Agents of Shield. Which I thought was kind of funny because. Oh yeah, me too. Give me 1 second. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. Be right back. Apple juice is delicious right out of a juice box. Just saying.
I was hitting myself earlier because I was so frustrated. Like,
Well,
every single time.
as you should.
Done. I don't care anymore. If
Just-
you lose, it's not my fault.
Just tell people. Just tell
I
people.
need to hook up the keyboard for this.
Got two over here. Just
Oh, now we're running 3.
hey.
How do you think we're gonna do?
Just go in with a good attitude. Don't go. You know, if you go in with less expectations,
I have zero expectations. I'm gonna lose every single game at this point.
you're making me not want to play ranked
I
now
don't want
because I just got to the gold rank. And I just want to stay.
probably better.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Some
The
players are fucking retarded.
yeah, they are. Some of them are born that way.
Majima has been trying to make me happy today and yesterday.
Well, Poison Storm looks cool. Seven. Well, yeah, you're right. It is 26 turns. Because you got 10 schemes, 8 villain cards, 4 henchmen, 5 master strikes, and then minus. Oh, yeah, then plus 1 bystander. That's 28. And then minus 2 because 2 of the henchmen start on the field. 26. How about that? 26 turns. All right. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Not sure if I'll hop out again later, but yeah, so that was Poison Thanos with the villain set of the Poison group. That was fun. We lost horribly. But we also got to learn correct wordings. So other than that, Ray, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for correcting me on some plays there and sending me over some literature on rulings. And also thank you, Ultimate Goku, for stopping by. Sucks about what happened with CM Punk. Yeah, well, I told you, Frank. I told you it was gonna happen. It happened. Now we got the heel turn John Cena. It happened. He kicked Cody Rhodes right in the balls. I'm also really surprised that Peacock allowed them to drop the F bomb. What's up with that? I've never heard an uncensored F bomb ever in the WWE. Times are changing. They could do a. They should just do a 6-man Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania main event. So everyone that deserves the headline WrestleMania gets to headline it. There you go. Problem solved. Everyone can stop bitching about trying to finish their story. Well, let me tell you something. That's the same fucking story rehashed every 10 years. Everyone needs to finish the story. Where is my Cena has like 7 main events. You know what's funny? He has 7. He's about to have. You know what's really funny about that statement? He's about to have 8 now because he's gonna win the title. That's happening. He's gonna break the record because Cena is now the bad guy Hulk Hogan, the bad guy Stone Cold. He's the new corporate champion. He is. That's exactly what they just did. That's remember I told you the storylines are just rehashed every 10, 15 years? It's the same exact thing that happened when Hogan went heel. He's not going to win it. This is Cena's last run. He's not going to go bad guy and not win the title. He's going to take the title and then they're going to do it. He'll probably drop it on his last month. Go on his back and that's it. You don't think Cena doesn't have creative control over his character right now? The only reason why he never went heel is because Vince wouldn't let him. Vince isn't around anymore, so right. He literally came back, lost the Rumble, and he said, "I'm putting myself in the Elimination Chamber because I want to win a 17th world title, and I've dedicated X amount of years to this company, and I deserve to be in the main event." He literally foreshadowed and gave you a peek underneath the curtain of what's going on. He basically by him saying that, put the acting aside, he basically said to everybody, "Fuck you. I'm gonna go and take my shovel and I'm gonna bury Cody Rhodes and take the belt and then break Ric Flair's record, and then I'm going to retire." He already passed the torch by kicking Cody Rhodes in the balls. See, Cody needs him to be a heel. There are no good heels right now for Cody Rhodes. You can't make CM Punk a heel because people like him when he's a heel.
Like Stone Cold.
Yeah, they tried doing that, and they tried doing it with Austin, and it failed. He tried really hard too, but
No, I loved him.
yeah, everyone still liked it.
So, Instalack, Squirrel Girl. The way I win.
Yes. So you won.
Yeah.
All right, that's. I mean, you can say that it's a fake record, but whatever they say on TV is what goes. That's just the reality, man. They're gonna be like, you think these people on the internet talking shit about them, saying they don't know what's best for business? I mean, no offense, but we are poverty, and they're multi-billionaires. They might know what's good for business because they're gonna do what they want anyways, and they don't care what anyone else says. It's like, what do? You put CM Punk and Cody Rhodes in there, or you take John Cena, who's already announced that he's retiring this year, and then you turn him into a bad guy for the first time, and then that's money right there. Oh yeah, what's I mean that's another thing too. They might change the main event. I mean, for all we know, they could just say, "Oh, you know what? We're just gonna throw six. I mean, no one's really bitching about this heel change. I've been kind of scouring the chats. I mean, I'm not really seeing a big uproar right now. A lot of people are actually glad that he went heel. They wanted him to go heel for a long time. I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. I think what they should. I think we just like let it play out. There's still like 40 something days until Mania. It's like what, April 19th or something. I say let it play out. See what happens. Hey, I reached 100 messages today with Restream. I don't tweet. So you're going to the show tomorrow? I mean, CM Punk. I mean, he's making money, so I'm sure he's all right. I think that the main event's still gonna happen. Now, any news? What's going on with Roman? Is he like? Is he? Who are they gonna pair him up with? Are they gonna have him fight The Rock, or is that gonna be? Or do they insert him into the main event? I say just take 6 people, make an Armageddon style Hell in a Cell match. Kill 6 birds with 6 stones. So it's gonna be what, 3-way for what, Cody and Cena? Yeah, that would probably work. Punk, Seth, Roman. Just do a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. Easy. Punk, Seth, Roman. So it'd be a triple threat match with no title on the line, unless there's a stipulation they get a title shot after Mania, then I could see that being interesting. But the main event, are they doing on Money in the Bank? Who's got the Money in the Bank? Oh no, there is no Money in the Bank right now. It's already been used. When is the Money in the Bank? That's like what, July? They should just do a Money in the Bank ladder match in Mania like they used to. Have one of them win it, and then flip the title. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty grim that there's gonna be a CM Punk main event. Um, there's always next year. Last year he was injured. Yeah, but you know what? If you think about it, if it doesn't happen this year, it's not a big L for him. He still has an opportunity to do it next year because um, Cena will be gone, so we don't have to worry about that unless he changes his mind, which I don't think he will. But if he changes his mind, like you know what, I love doing this bad guy shit, and then he's going to be the new tribal chief. Yeah.
I love how she's singable to me.
Wait, the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia next year? Or are you talking about the group? Oh, I didn't know that. So what? CM Punk that can't go to Saudi Arabia? Well, he can always win the Elimination Chamber. He can't go to Saudi Arabia? Was he banned? Oh, he's banned from Saudi Arabia because he doesn't believe in God and it's against the law in Saudi Arabia. Well, I guess they don't get to have CM Punk perform. He could always just lie. I mean, how could you really know, right? Anyone can say anything on the internet. Oh, I think I'm gonna have enough room. Maybe I will. Oh, we just got away with it. Did you watch it? Did you watch any of the Dragon Ball Daima yet? I watched all the English dubs, and then I kind of watched the last episode in sub. Um, Here's the other thing too. He still has that favor from Paul Heyman that he hasn't cashed in on that. So I have a working theory. I think maybe maybe everything plays out the way you said, right? Maybe they do that triple threat match, right? Means nothing. And then we have The Rock and Cody Rhodes main event. And he inserts himself in a triple threat. But I don't see him winning it. Eat nuts and kick butts. What's that even mean? How does Paul have the power to do that? It's Paul Heyman. He can do whatever he wants. Row 4 on the floor. Those are pretty expensive tickets. Are you using that YouTube money? I'm trying to get some of that YouTube money. They don't want to pay. I made $50 off Twitch like 3 years ago. It was 190. I thought they were like 300 a pop. Actually, let me check. Let me check. Let me check the seat geek. Hmm. Who do you get your ticket? Oh, not Raw. How much are your Raw tickets? You said you're floor 4 right now? It says the tickets are like 476 a pop. What it, yeah, you say you're row 4, but where are you sitting? Like, are you like in the 200 level or because if you see because you're oh, this one's $51. 300 row in the 322s. You're on floor 7? Floor 7, row 4? So you spent over like $200 because the rate on game seat they're 200. Then you probably got charged the mission cost. Well, maybe it's just different on that one. Oh. I don't want to work tomorrow. You don't Yu-Gi-Oh anymore? Well, I'm gonna sign off for a little bit. I'll probably pop on again later. Not sure. Haven't decided. But anyways, yeah, that's very sweet of you got for $1.90. But all right, dude, I'm gonna take off. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you doing a payment plan? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. All right, text me if you need me. I gotta go.